Time for the hot topic of the hour. President Biden and former President Trump agreeing to a debate, but only under certain conditions. Biden's campaign team requiring the debates have no audience, no third-party candidates participating, including Robert F. Kennedy Jr. A limited number of major news outlets can host the debates, and they want each candidate's microphone to go mute after their time expires. So no interrupting the next person. Trump, however, telling conservative radio host Hugh Hewitt he only requires one thing, that the debates last 2 hours and that both candidates stand the entire time. It must take place in a large venue as well, Trump says. Fox News' White House correspondent Peter Doocy pressed White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre about it yesterday on why Biden suddenly wants to debate. Watch.
Does a person generally want to debate when they are winning or when they are losing?
I am not going to do political punditry from here, my friend.
So should we see this sudden offer from the president to debate as a signal that you guys realize you need to change the subject after some really bad polling?
This is a president that has had a pretty successful legislative, especially legislative, tenure in the first 3.5 years, and has delivered on many things that are popular to the American people. As it relates to the debate, you got to talk to the campaign about it. That is a question for the campaign, and I'm sure they are eager to answer your questions, Peter.
A new Fox News poll finds Trump leading Biden in a two-way matchup, 49 to 48%. That same poll also finds Trump leading both Biden and RFK Jr. in a potential three-way matchup. RFK Jr. says Biden and Trump are, quote, colluding to exclude him from these debates. Peter Doocy asked President Biden about that as well. Watch.
You don't want to debate RFK Jr.?
Thank you. Thanks, everyone. Appreciate it.
That's a no?
All right. It looked like a no. Tricia, your reaction?
I think Trump is showing real strength by saying he's going to debate no matter what, as long as it's 2 hours. His camp is actually hearkening back to the 1960s, saying no audience. I don't know if that's because Biden's not comfortable with an audience. They know Trump really plays to the audience. He's pretty funny. He's a great performer. But I think Biden is showing weakness. I also think his camp is looking at, hey, August convention, we want to get ahead of that. And in case there's any real mess ups, let's clean it up in June.
Yeah, I think this is an important point that you bring up. Why these dates? How did they come up with June 27th and September 10th? I'm wondering what they may or may not know about the schedule in terms of trials potentially for Trump. Why
that? I mean, he did mention the Wednesday thing, right?
Yeah,
which is the one day of the week that Trump is not in the courtroom. But the whole June debate, it seems like maybe it's before the convention. Maybe it gives the Democrats a time to restructure their game plan
if it doesn't go well.
With Biden, if it doesn't go well.
Yeah,
or
that's what I was thinking.
Potentially just change candidates. I mean, who knows what can happen. But when you look at, to all your points, Tricia, when you look at this 13-second clip with 5 cuts, right, to say 51 words, it's crystal clear that he's not cut out for this. And that's why he's got so many rules and restrictions on how these debates are actually going to happen. No audience for a guy that got 81 million votes. Why wouldn't you want to see some of those 81 million people there cheering you on, because they know that he's been a complete dud? And the whole microphone thing, I will say, that might actually work in Trump's favor. Yeah. Because Biden did not beat Trump twice in debates in 2020. Trump beat himself. He was constantly interrupting, and he actually shot himself in the foot, in my opinion. So
because of the interruptions.
Yeah. So the fact that he'll be shut, his microphone will be shut off, it potentially could work in Trump's favor.